What's up everybody, my name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today's Tuesday, June 2nd. Now, in today's dog video, I have to talk about what's going on in the crypto market, and it's actually kind of strange. We're actually seeing Bitcoin drop to levels that are pretty much leading to Bitcoin potentially reaching lows that we haven't seen in a while. Currently it's at around $67,000 at the time of this recording. How low could it go? But surprisingly, when Bitcoin goes down, usually everything else goes down with it. Altcoins, meme coins, but we're not seeing that. And actually we're seeing Bitcoin dominance drop as altcoin dominance rises. What's happening? And how's DOG been affected by all this? Well, I want to share with you on-chain data that long-term holders within DOG are still holding. People are still accumulating DOG, and even the Binance linked wallets are not really doing anything at this very moment. They've been actually kind of quiet. So let's dive deep into it. Let's not waste any time. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join us on X. Please be careful with and scammers down in the comments below. I'll never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email. So please be careful and invest safely. Guys and girls, let's get right into it. So DOG is down roughly around 1.77% over the past 24 hours. Now you may notice that it actually went up to 64 million just in a brief moment. Now let's talk about what's going on with the exchanges. If we scroll down below, have you noticed that the exchange volume is quite low? Kraken's at 88,000, Gates at 87, BitGet's at 45, MEXC's at 87. Now, usually the reason these exchanges have low trading volume is because the Binance linked wallets are not as active. In fact, when I've been looking on chain, there's really not that much transfers of inflows or outflows. Maybe like $1 million DOG there, $1 million DOG there, and that's roughly around $1,000, right? So it's not really that much inflows or outflows transferring between each other. But let's also talk about the macro aspect. So let's talk about Bitcoin. Have you noticed that Bitcoin's down 5.44% in the past 24 hours? 24 hours. Look over the past 7 days. It's down 11%. That's crazy. So the fact is, we just saw Bitcoin took a massive dip today, and a lot of liquidations did occur. How much was lost within the overall crypto market? Roughly $88 billion was erased from the total crypto market. And you shouldn't be surprised, because this dip that we just saw isn't actually the majority of altcoins. It's actually Bitcoin losing a lot of those funds. So this is what we just saw earlier today. Altcoin dominance is skyrocketing for many days that we haven't seen since May 16th up until today. So ever since May 16th, we've only seen an uprise, up 19%. For altcoins. This is excluding the top 10 altcoins, by the way. So it's excluding Ethereum, it's excluding Solana, you name it. It's excluding all of the top 10. So I want to talk about the meme coin market sector. So check this out. So obviously meme coins are going to be down. But the thing is, Bitcoin's down also 5%. These meme coins should be down a lot harder. They should be down maybe like 10, even 15%, but they're not. They're down the exact same percentage as Bitcoin is. So like, say for instance, Bong's down 6.7, SPX down 3, you have Pudgy Penguins down 6%, Dog Whiff Hat down 4, Floki down 5. Let's scroll over to where Dog Bitcoin is. It's roughly down not that much, 1.58%, which is actually kind of interesting. Now, when we look on chain, people are buying a ton of DOG through Kraken or their preferred exchange. So shout out to all these people, from John T.W. Wyman, Rafa Campos, Coleman, CKJW, Dog Pulse, Emmanuel, Ian Chen, Nick Will, Captain Trip, and Trucker Biff. And also let's look at the long-term holders. It's still 81% today. This means that no one is selling and no one's basically transferring funds to exchanges. So basically the 81% is you, the long-term holders, mixed with Binance linked wallets. The only people that are trading are the 18.9%, but even they are not moving funds as much. In fact, I saw as earlier this morning, in the past 24 hours, only 0.49% of the total token supply has moved. That's it. And when you look at on-chain wallet distribution, the top 10 still have around 19.15%. So it's not much of a difference. Yesterday, it was at 19.19%. So there's like around a 0.04% difference. Not much has changed, ladies and gentlemen. That's actually really good. Look at this specific diagram that I'm sharing with you today. Have you noticed that the 50-day moving average, which is the green line, and the 200-day moving average, which is the orange line, have only gotten closer and closer together. Have you noticed from 60, 39, now at 25%? Regardless of what you're seeing with the dog price going up and down, these two lines are getting closer and closer to each other, because once that does form, when there's a golden cross, eventually the price of dog goes back up. So who knows how soon this will happen, but I just think it's something you cannot ignore. Now, check this image out. This is Bitcoin dominance. So for roughly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days, Bitcoin has dropped in dominance. That means altcoins are gaining momentum. And this is what altcoin dominance looks like. So this is what we've seen with altcoins reaching dominance. In fact, it's actually been going up ever since this time of May 3rd, right? So that's what's really crazy. People aren't really paying attention to this, but people would say like, oh, it started on May 16th. It actually started on May 3rd, May 4th. That's how crazy this is. Altcoins are seeing a rise, and I think what people have been predicting, even the professional analysts that predicted that we're heading in a bear market for Bitcoin, did not predict that altcoins were going to be surging. Remember, we haven't actually seen an altcoin season, but now altcoin dominance is rising. This is everything excluding Bitcoin. Now, when I look at dog Bitcoin hasn't dropped as much as the rest of the meme coin market. In fact, I can see that dog right now is actually dominating roughly 3.8% against SPX and roughly 5% against Pengu. So that's actually kind of interesting. So right now, dog's just in this consolidation phase where mass accumulation is happening. Now, what could happen is that maybe these Binance linked wallets could be active again, maybe in the next 24 hours, and start to provide more artificial selling pressure. That may be the case, you never know, but I guarantee the dog army is going to absolutely accumulate its prices just because of those amazing deals. Now, I do want to let everybody know that I'm currently doing a huge presentation on this Binance network of basically ordinal hot wallets that are trading dog within these different intermediary wallets and market maker wallets and whale wallets. This is absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait to have this presentation for you pretty soon, but this is just the data given the first top 1,000 holders. Now, currently, I'm working with Ordinals Al, who's going to hopefully send me pretty soon the top 100,000 holders. I think it's roughly 88,000 holders on Bitcoin L1, but sooner or later, we're going to get this data, and I cannot wait to have this presentation for you, because we're going to share with you basically how these wallets have been interacting and why there are so many suspicious wallets that have been coordinating to buy dog on the cheap. Because soon I'll be able to release a video presentation on this. Last but not least, if you haven't already, make sure to support my Kraken submission. This is the dog AI dashboard that's integrated AI agents and also a new integrated feature, which is autopilot. And basically what autopilot does, it basically trades for you while you sleep. So you set your risk bars at certain levels, and you can either choose to trade based on, sentiment, momentum, DCA, grid, even funding ARB, all here automated using the dog AI agent integrated with the Kraken MCP. So this is something that I really want you guys and girls to support. If you can't already, make sure to like, repost, comment, even follow my X account, and that would be much appreciated. Okay, so that pretty much sums it up. So in today's video, what have you learned? Altcoin dominance and altcoins are rallying, regardless of Bitcoin taking a drop. This is something that even the biggest analysts out there are not predicting or not even talking about. Every analyst out there is only talking about Bitcoin going down. They are not paying attention to altcoins going up. Remember, we have not seen an altcoin season, and no one saw this coming. So we'll see how this plays out over the past 24 hours. Anything can change, but I just think that this is something that you just cannot ignore. But nonetheless, Bitcoin is actually doing quite well amongst all the other meme coins, and that's because you're seeing long-term holders hold, you're only seeing short-term holders not move a lot. These Binance linked wallets are staying quiet right now, and a lot of the dog holders are accumulating. This is the ingredient of a very strong army and the free and fair fundamentals that power this community. So I want to thank our sponsors, C2 Blockchain and Tracker Math. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join us on X to receive all of our alpha calls and updates regarding Dog and Moon. Till then, see you guys girls next time.